The 3 volt and 5 volt are missing here. Let's troubleshoot this motherboard and find out why 3 volt and 5 volt are not here. We gotta track the voltage until we find the problem using the multimeter, of course. So let's get started. This is basically the 3 volt 5 volt circuit. Here we have the first channel, the second channel, and we have the control IC. If we go to the back of this motherboard, so this is the back of the power jack. Of course, this is the current sense resistor. If we check, we have the main voltage in both sides. So this is good. So the B plus is good. From this current sense resistor, the voltage, the B plus, will be distributed to all circuits, as you can see, of the motherboard. Also for the CPU circuit, but for us the most important is the 3 volt 5 volt circuit. This is basically the back of 3 volt 5 volt circuit. Okay, if you pay attention here, this is the 2 coils for 3 volt 5 volt circuit, and in the back we have, as you can see, these 4 MOSFETs. So let's troubleshoot this circuit. Okay, always, as I told you, the input is identified by this coil. Over here we have 19 volt. All circuits you will find coils or ceramic capacitors in the input. Here, for example, we have, for CPU circuit, we have coil, as you can see, 19 volt, and we have this filtering ceramic capacitors. All capacitors will hold 19 volt, as you can see. The same for this circuit, as you can see. For the graphic card, we have the input over here and ceramic capacitors that hold 19 volt. Here, the same for 3 volt 5 volt circuit. We have the input here, okay, and we have ceramic capacitors. These 3 ceramic capacitors over here are for the first channel, 5 volt channel, and we have another 3 here for 3.3 volt channel. If we check those, you will find 19 volts in all of them. 3 capacitors hold 19 volt for 3 volts always channel. Okay, the same for those capacitors. Also here, as you can see, we have 19 volt. Okay, all capacitors hold 19 volt, as you can see. So the input voltage for this circuit is good, no problem with the input voltage, but we still don't get 3 volt and 5 volt circuit. Before we continue, a quick thank you to the sponsor of this video, Next PCB. Next PCB is a reliable multi-layer PCB manufacturer offering everything from PCB prototyping to full turnkey PCB assembly. They handle PCB fabrication, component sourcing, ASMD stencils, and even mass production, all in one place. Whether you are building a prototype or scaling to production, Next PCB makes the process simple and professional. Check them out using the link below. What we should do next, once we have the input signals, we have to detect here the 2 higher MOSFET, because for 3 volt and 5 volt circuit we have always to begin with the higher MOSFETs. Okay, the higher MOSFET is always connected with the input or with the coil and capacitors. So let's follow this path, as you can see here. So we have the coil here, 19 volts, as you can see, and we have this path goes here. Okay, so we have 19 volt here, as you can see. So this is the higher MOSFET and this is the lower one. If we check here, we will not get 19 volt in both sides. Always we get 19 volt into one side, in the drain of the higher MOSFET, as you can see. Also, the higher MOSFET is connected with this filtering capacitors. So let's check the higher MOSFET here for this channel. Also, we have the same path here connected to this, to the drain here. If we check, we have 19 volt. Do you see? But for this one here, the lower MOSFET, as you can see, no voltage here. Okay, so we detect the input, the filtering capacitors, the higher MOSFET, this one and this one. Here we have the 2 lower MOSFETs. What's next? The next is to check the control signal in the gate of the 2 higher MOSFETs. So we have here 19 volt. This is good. And we have the dot here, means here we have source. These 3 pins are for source. So let's check the gate. We have to find the control signal. To get 3 volt, we have to find here control signal. Let's check. Here we have 0. Let's check the second MOSFET, the higher MOSFET for 5 volts. So here we have 19 volts. Here we have the dot, means this is the source, 3 for source. Here we have the gate, also 0 volt. Means the 2 MOSFETs here are not activated. So the problem here is the control signal doesn't generated by this IC. But we know that every IC has inputs. Without the inputs, we cannot get the outputs. It could be, the IC could be the failed one about 80% because it doesn't generate the control signal. But also the IC, if it doesn't receive all inputs, of course it will not generate the outputs, means the control signal. So let's check this IC inputs to confirm if the IC receive all inputs or not. If we find all inputs are good, means the IC is the bad one. But if we find that one or more inputs are not here, means the problem is not the IC. We have to check the super IO. This is also the IC that control the charge IC and the 3 volt 5 volt circuit. So let's check this IC inputs and outputs.